this happens.
You're in your tent, and you see the thing go poof in like that while you're in there by yourself. You're going home. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Hey guys, we're back again. Tonight we have, what are we looking at? We're looking at Slapped Ham video, actually. It is terrifying, real camping videos that'll give you chills. I personally hate the woods. It horrifies me. I don't like camping. I don't like any of those things. If you don't mind, before we get going, maybe drop a sub, maybe give a like. I'd very much appreciate it. Very, very much so. With that said though, here you go. Take a look. Slapped Ham's terrifying real camping videos that will give you chills. And away we go.
Over there, look, over there. Do you see that?
If I heard that, I would lose my shit. But that's weird. All of these things,
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham.
although
Today we're
could be
looking at
much
some videos that
easier
are
explained, like
spooky
sound in the
as
noise.
heck. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky
But
content.
if it's nighttime,
Just like this.
I don't care. If it's dark, any sound in the noise to me is immediately a ghost. Or no, I don't know what it is. I hate camp. I hate the woods at nighttime. It's horrifying. I think so anyway.
Whereabouts is a popular travel and camping YouTube channel based in the UK. The host, Will, drives around the UK in his van, sharing tips and tricks for his audience. However, in this episode, while camping in Box Hill, an ancient wooded area southwest of London, something eerie happens in the dead of night. He begins by making a campsite meal as the sun sets on the forest.
Jeez, really? You bring all that with you? Look at this guy's living large out here
For the night and
in this
trying to
van.
get some sleep.
And he's doing it and he's streaming it. What's he cooking? Did you see what he cooked? That looks better than shit I eat every day. It's better than my SpaghettiOs and ramen noodles. God, I know gourmet camping
Wakes him up.
meals for him.
I don't think I'm going to be getting much sleep tonight.
Screaming can be heard in the distance.
I mean, that's kind. I mean, I wouldn't attribute that to like ghosts or
I don't
anything.
think I'm going to be getting much sleep tonight.
I don't know what I would
Initially,
say it
some
would
viewers thought
be.
Could be a wild buck or some other wildlife.
No, it sounds like a
Says
guy
there
yelling.
were a few cars parked not far off in the distance in the park.
And some people screaming.
The screams sound like an eerie blend of pleasure and pain, and one has to wonder just what was going on deep
I mean,
in
it
the
could-
woods in the middle of the night.
He's camping, so he's not from the area. He doesn't know what goes on, you know? There's probably groups getting together doing shit.
I don't think I'm going to be getting much sleep tonight.
It's called stealth camping.
This next chilling camping encounter was uploaded to the YouTube channel Noah and Sam. The uploader says that they decided to pull over and sleep the night in their truck in a forested area in Sun River in the United States.
But a few days ago, I was camping in Sun River, and what I thought would be a good location to pull over to the side of the road in like this forest area and sleep.
The OP managed to capture some GoPro footage of the terrifying encounter
The OP.
that unfolded in the middle of the night. Watch.
How am I supposed to get him away? He's literally rocking.
That's just horrifying because if there's
My truck.
some random person knocking on your vehicle
The back door.
in the middle of the night, like that's more scary. I'd be more afraid of getting murdered and robbed.
It's pitch black in the middle of the forest at 2:30 a.m. You can hear someone walking around the truck.
That is horrifying.
I don't get it. He's literally rocking. He's literally rocking. On my truck.
Luckily, the truck is locked, but the person continues to tap at the vehicle.
The canopy, the back door's locked. I can never been scared from wherever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here.
I don't know, man. I would be too.
The next morning, you can see someone clearly trying
Yeah.
to look into the back of the truck.
He was trying to peek in my truck quite a bit with all these marks. I didn't even notice until I got home.
There's handprints all over the car.
Dude,
Handprints there.
The person even dragged their finger from one end of the truck to the other.
Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Trying to get inside my truck.
yeah, dude, camping
That's
is
really all I could tell from
not
when he was walking
good.
around.
Nope.
So why was there a person walking through the forest in the middle of nowhere at 2
Nothing a 12 gauge couldn't
The
fix.
uploader even says that the person didn't have a torch or any light source of any kind, so they were just walking around in pitch black out in the woods. They tapped and scratched at the truck
Dude,
in the
you
middle of
can't,
the
like,
night.
I don't know. This is why I just don't do camping. I genuinely think
This
that,
is
like, I'm going to
indeed a
get, like,
chilling encounter, and we're just glad the
you know,
uploader
something's gonna
made it
happen
out
every time.
safely.
people are just so shitty. Hanging out in, like, state parks looking to murder, kidnap kids and shit. Like, oh, God. Always take a firearm and don't camp alone, yeah. But that's the thing, like, I'll just avoid it in general. Like, no camping at all.
24 hours, I think.
This next freaky camping experience has become something of an internet legend. Project Amber is a popular travel and camping YouTube channel that documents the roving exploits of CJ and his partner Emma.
That's pretty cool.
In 2018, while driving through the French countryside in his old converted ambulance, CJ had to pull over for the night to fix his malfunctioning camper fridge. The area was an old, overgrown camping spot in a rural forest with no one visible for miles and miles.
But there's always going to be someone that shows up. That's what's
While
so
filming
scary
a vlog
about camping.
Fixing the fridge, things take a turn for the eerie.
We're in the middle of nowhere today. Some random person will be there.
I'm going to give it the full 24 hours, I think, to... what are you looking at?
Soon, CJ's dog begins acting strangely.
To... what are you looking at? You keep freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there. You seeing something I'm not?
Just down the trail, where his dog keeps looking, there's an old abandoned
I don't like the
well
way this
with
guy's
a
acting,
metal
honestly.
covering.
His acting's he looks like he's acting. He doesn't look like it doesn't look real to me.
Recently started thinking about The Ring, which when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 10 when it came out, scared the shit out of me. For like a month I didn't sleep properly.
The next night, CJ records an update for his Instagram. Take a listen.
A minute ago, I could hear like really loud moaning, like.
Him and his wife on their adventure thought it would be funny to make a video like this.
Where I could hear it. Got to this.
That's
old
what
well,
happened.
And it stopped.
He says he could hear some loud moaning coming from near the well, but as soon as he got near it, it stopped.
A minute ago, I could hear like really loud moaning, like just booming across the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Down to where I could hear it.
And like the past video when you told us your story of
That's when he
the
claims
ring
to
used to
see a
scare you.
mysterious woman
Now
walking
you're gonna
towards-
bring the ring into real life.
Dressed like kind of like a monk.
Nope.
No shoes. No hair.
When he went to double check on her, she was nowhere to be seen.
So I carried on a bit and then thought I better double check. Went to go and find her again. She's gone.
A short while later, he manages to get a glimpse of the woman on camera.
Oh, back there.
The OP says that normally his dog Lance runs over to people excitedly to greet them. This time, he didn't. Instead, he just nervously looked over in the direction of the woman, whining.
Keeps looking over in that direction of where it is. So I'm like, nah, mate, I might.
But yeah, I'm kind of
The
like,
last time CJ saw
I'm
the
kinda
woman,
thinking
she
about
was
what you
running
said.
at full pace through the forest. Then
why would
she
you
simply
pull over in the
vanished
middle of
and was never
nowhere?
seen again.
I saw the
'Cause you
girl
had to
two
fix a
times.
fridge.
The last time
What are
I
you
was
talking about? You had to
back
fix the fridge. So you had to pull over in the middle of nowhere
running through the forest.
to fix a little tiny fridge.
I left.
I don't know.
I was gone.
The following day, once the fridge had time to settle, CJ promptly left the strange abandoned camping area altogether.
Nah, maybe there's an explanation to it all, but I wasn't sticking around. I left. I booted it. I'm about 50 miles from there now.
Since this video, viewers have scrutinised the encounter hoping to come up with an explanation. Many have noted CJ's authenticity and that he genuinely seems freaked out by the incident.
She's gone.
The vast majority of the channel's content is about travel and camping and doesn't sway into the realms of the paranormal at all. Nor does CJ do any pranks or skits or anything that would make it seem as though the encounter was staged. So what's to be made of this eerie event then? Who was the woman? Where was the moaning coming from? And did that locked up well have anything to do with it? I'd love to hear your take on this one. Have you heard of it before?
It's not
Or do you
that
think
scary.
something
Like, it's
paranormal was at
weird.
play? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down
It sounded
below.
weird because he was like, in the beginning, because he was kind of like, you know, I thought he was trying to set us up for like something, but then they didn't really show anything and didn't really like keep it going. Like, they didn't try to reach some more of a dramatic, like, I caught footage kind of deal, which I think if they were a popular YouTube show and they got bored and during their travels decided to make a little skit video, I think they would have maybe taken another step farther, or I think they would have like tried more, but they didn't really do anything. So maybe something weird did happen, but I mean, nothing says it's paranormal, like, at all, you know? Like, nothing says, oh God, this has to be some haunted thing. I don't know. Again, I like paranormal stuff, but I am a skeptic, and it's so easy with these videos sometimes. You have to wait 24 hours before you can put anything back in it. Oh, we're talking about fixing the fridge still? Yeah. Why would you fix the fridge, and what does settle mean? Yeah, it's not a pie waiting to cool down before you eat it. It either works or it doesn't. Right. Those junky small fridges can coil freeze and need to thaw out sometimes before they work. Really? It's just one of those things. Why would it just happen? And just, I don't know. I don't know if it's I don't think it's like, at first I thought it might have been fake, but now I don't really know if it was fake, but nothing really happened. It was just kind of whatever, you know. I thought they were going to try to do something though, like, and extend that farther. What, a Cthulhu monster? That's not a Cthulhu monster. I don't know what that is. It's a Wendigo?
Known as cryptids, these mysterious beasts are yet to be classified by modern science. This footage, uploaded to
Mothman's scary.
YouTube by Vision Paranormal, might just show one such cryptid.
Mothman's scary.
Wendigo. The Wendigo is a mythological creature that originates from North American folklore. It's described as having huge antlers, an emaciated body, a nauseating stench, and in some cases a heart made of ice.
Oh, who
However,
made
its
that
most
up?
terrifying
A heart made of
characteristic is
ice?
its insatiable craving for human flesh. Even when it's just fed, its hunger isn't satisfied. Legends say that humans can also be possessed by the Wendigo, causing them to turn against their own kind. The YouTuber who shared this footage claims it comes from the recovered camera of a young couple who disappeared after getting lost while hiking in the Emerson County forest. As the footage begins, we can see the dense foliage as the couple walks along a path.
Okay, so they're saying that the person who has this video found recovered footage from this missing person, and this is their footage. Yeah, we don't need a Wendigo to turn against our own kind. Exactly. We do that shit daily.
As their voices can be heard discussing something that they've spotted in the trees.
You were watching Unexplained earlier about Mothman? Dude, I'm afraid of that shit.
See that?
Mothman scares me.
Over there, look, over there. You see that?
What the hell?
If you look closely,
We just
you
need
can
an
see a
Ubisoft game
shape
to come out.
moving through the thicket.
All right,
Where
that's
it's
weird.
difficult to tell whether it's extremely well.
That's weird because it's on a low resolution. I'm rewinding because it's on a low resolution old camera, so it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to fake this than it would be to fake like a brand new HD one, because it's hard to get an image to like shop and edit in there to match the resolution. Do you know what I mean? Like if you were to like really inspect it.
There. You see that?
What the hell?
I think this is weird.
If you
I don't
look
like it.
closely, you can see a shape moving through the thicket.
Yeah, I could, and it's creepy.
However, it's difficult to tell whether it's extremely well camouflaged or actually semi-transparent.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Predator? I know, right? That's what I'm thinking.
They watch it for a few seconds before it lets out a terrifying screech.
I don't like it.
Okay, fuck.
The hikers quickly run.
That's
the camera
horrifying.
jumps violently, but we can still hear the creature's
You just see like
shriek as it chases
the
them
three
through
dots, the red
trees.
3 dots just go over the camera lens onto the guy's head.
A few seconds later, the camera falls to the ground, and the sounds fade into the distance.
So
So did these hikers really fall victim to the
This,
legendary
see the
Wendigo?
quality? It's so
Whatever it is in the
hard.
video blends into its surroundings so well, it's difficult to tell just what it is.
Over there, look, 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 over there. Do you see that?
What the hell?
I don't know. Like, this would be hard to fake. If it's faked, I think this video would be hard to fake.
Let me
But
know your theories in the comments down below.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there.
Well,
Look, 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 look,
Oh
look.
my god. That's not an animal.
I don't know.
I don't like it.
Okay, fuck.
I think I don't like the premise of it. I don't like the story behind it. Like, I don't like that it said this is a recovered camera from a missing couple. That to me is like,
I gotta save my batteries. I only
that to me is like a no-no, because it's like, what do you mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, why do you have to start a story like this? Like, this is the recovered footage from a missing couple. First off, how would you know it was from a missing couple? They didn't say their names in the video unless somebody identified it. And what are the odds that, like, what did you find the footage and then you're showing it, but you don't know anything about them? So how would you know it was a recovered couple? Or did the police find the video and then the police released footage of, like, why would the police then release footage of some missing couple? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many questions. Like, I don't. That to me is a story. Like, because I don't believe it would happen. Like, I don't believe you would just find this footage of this couple and then or like, I think if you did, you probably would turn into the police. And how would you even know it's them in the first place? How do you know they were a missing couple? That's like, I don't know. It's kind of a bullshit story. Love the super crisp video this guy's captured. You wish you remember what the thing's called, but in one of the South American videos, there's a creepy mythological shape-shifting demon supposedly steals and eats unattended babies, and someone caught one that wasn't able to be easily debunked. Really? That's pretty interesting. I'd love to see that. It's the Blair Witch Project. The harpooning mat, and it's intact. Yeah. Someone goes to the exact spot. I know that. I think that's a pretty bullshit story. Yeah. How do you know who they're missing or who owned it? Exactly. Yeah. Once again, trying too hard. Exactly. I agree. Found footage. Which, yeah. Yeah, it would be more believable if it was like, yeah, hey, this just happened to me one day, rather than like try to write this story. Like, that's the thing. Wendigo, yeah, that's like, the video is weird because I'm trying to think of how I would do it. Like, I'm trying to think about using, like, I mean, I'm assuming if you could probably use something over in like After Effects, you know what I mean? But it's hard when you're dealing with like the resolution scale of that old camera. But I guess if you take like an invisible object and just set the opacity low enough to where you can still see it move and put it over top of the image, then I guess it wouldn't matter resolution wise, because your opacity image, you wouldn't be able to see the pixels at the edge anyway, you know? So I don't know. Maybe that's how you would do it. Set the opacity at just that right point, and whatever image you have dragging through it, maybe in After Effects you could do it, but I don't know. Come up with a decent backstory. So my camper fridge went out, so we stopped in the middle of some woods to fix it. Oh God! All right, what do we got here? Got to see my batteries. I only bought 3 batteries. Okay.
When popular YouTuber CJ Faison decided to camp alone in a notoriously haunted forest, he couldn't have known just how freaky the night would get.
walk down that trail right there.
Pocomoke Forest is a vast, densely wooded stretch of
Pocomoke.
land in Maryland, USA. It spans over 18,000 acres and is the setting for a collection of gruesome urban legends. There's tales of decapitation, wandering spirits, unhinged psychiatric patients with hooks for hands,
Oof.
and mysterious balls of fire that hover in the woods, then vanish without a trace. The vlog starts with an exploration of an old cemetery on the fringe of the
That's
forest.
Bigfoot forest. Well, no, it's Maryland.
Previous video.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, Maryland Bigfoot. Yeah, sure.
Familiar. This is actually the side of the Pocomoke Forest.
Suddenly, what sounds like gunshots ring out.
This cemetery right here was one that myself.
That's definitely a gunshot. What's with the piano, though?
This is a stark reminder that often reality is much scarier than any urban legend.
Sonny is out of town for a few days, and what that means is I gotta go and I gotta keep on making and creating.
I mean, it definitely sounds like a gunshot echoing. Yeah. But you're in the wild, exactly.
The uploader begins by setting up camp and exploring the dark.
I don't live in the
forest.
wild, and I hear gunshots just because I'm far enough in, like, close to the woods that I can hear hunters hunting.
I walked for probably about 40 minutes or so, and I'm gonna show you kind of the way I came from.
While out exploring, he spots a light in the distance.
Oh,
He turns off his torch immediately so as not to give away his position.
Bird season and or duck season. See, if I'm in the woods by myself and I saw somebody's light, horrifying. I don't like that.
At first, it's reminiscent of the balls of flame that are rumored to float through the forest.
It looks like a
at
flashlight.
nighttime.
No, it's moving. It's somebody's flashlight. They're moving.
But it soon becomes apparent that it's
Yeah.
another person walking through the woods.
It has nothing to do with ghosts or monsters. That's a person in the woods, and that's scary.
Not knowing if they're friendly or not, and having heard gunshots already, the OP
Yeah.
decides to hide in the dark and wait. It's 1:30 a.m. and the person just slowly walks through the forest.
That's true, Madhouse. I think these people definitely were, I think those were definitely gunshots. That guy's holding a gun.
The uploader isn't sure if it's a hunter or not, but they say the
You can see it.
person just slowly walks through the forest.
It's a frickin' person walking through the forest, and they have a rifle. We're shocked. Look at, see it come into view? The light hit it. That's the barrel. Huh. That's scarier than anything.
The uploader isn't sure if it's a hunter or not, but they say the person is strangely tall and skinny.
whoever that person is, they are not a hunter.
I saw their gun.
Just keep looking in the same area over and over. Not this late at night, at least. That person was really, really skinny. Like tall and skinny. It's really strange looking. I'm sure you all.
Later, the OP says he can still hear strange noises in the distance, when suddenly, this happens.
Why wouldn't you have a firearm when he clearly stated wackos go there? Yeah, exactly. That would scare the shit out of me. Hearing anything like that crack in the woods and you're by
Kind of loud
yourself?
snapping
No way.
sound can be heard, and the camera holder runs from the scene in a panic.
See, I would think it's anything. My mind goes crazy in the woods. I'm not made for the woods.
Freaked out by the encounter, CJ.
And that it's a
seeks
poacher.
shelter
It could be a poacher, yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
He eventually decides to use a spirit box to see if any spirits might be present.
Now why are we doing ghosts now though? You see, I don't. It was clearly a person,
Spirits present here tonight.
dude.
Something appears.
He came out here to do
inside
ghost stuff
the
though.
tent.
Sorry.
The spirit box still flutters in the darkness.
Shut the fuck up.
Somehow CJ musters the courage to spend the rest of the night in the forest.
Bullshit. No. This is where it gets like, no way, dude. You're by yourself, and you said you saw a guy walking around. You're hearing stuff moving around the woods, and you just saw your tent go boom in like that. No way.
Films a few more updates.
But I don't even know if there's anything on the
I don't care who you are.
but I heard something just a little earlier, and
If-
it almost sounded like
If you are already out in the woods,
like,
right?
like antlers, like
If you're already out in the woods, it was dark, you saw something earlier, you're already a little bit you're already scared a little bit, obviously, right?
This happens.
You're in your tent, and you see the thing go poof in like that while you're in there by yourself. You're going home. You're leaving, and you're going home. You're not going to choose to sleep the rest of the night. There's no way. No one would do that. This is that guy with, again, oh, yeah, that's somebody who, definitely shining a light in your tent.
The next morning, CJ hikes out of the woods, happy that the
Park
long
ranger?
night is
Could be a park
finally
ranger,
over.
yeah. And he's dead.
I thought I'd never get out of this freaking place.
What do you mean you thought you'd never get out?
Mess with my truck.
You could have left. Why wouldn't you just leave?
Before we take a look at another creepy video captured in France, remember to hit that subscribe button. then
Search on
tickle
YouTube
that
for,
little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary.
All right, Doctor. Yeah. I'll take a look at it.
When you go camping,
Tell you ready for
might
wacky
expect to
wizardy
catch a glimpse
time?
of a squirrel, deer, or maybe even a bear.
Oh, okay.
However, if this
I have
strange
to
video
check
posted
the
to
VOD then,
Dailymotion
Madhouse.
by Nils017
I'm
is
excited.
to be believed, there might be more than just animals hiding among the trees. The footage was supposedly captured by a group of friends in Flacy, France. It's dark out, so they stand close to a roaring bonfire. The campers can be heard laughing and joking around.
Define roaring bonfire.
Suddenly, their fun comes to an abrupt halt.
Can't see anything.
A member of the group notices something strange moving in the darkness just beyond the trees.
Hey, un peu gros le chat, j'aime pas ça. Je vais me barrer. Oh, non,
They toss a lid towards
Yes,
in the direction of
that's
the
what I was
room.
thinking. I was like, roaring bonfire. I'm like, I think someone's holding a flare in their hand. No, ew! Ew!
Suddenly, a small creature with grey skin peeks out from behind a tree.
Oh, that's
It appears
creepy.
to have large dark eyes and long fingers that slowly reach toward the burning torch.
But they don't see it? Did they see it?
The cameraman
It's still
attempts
there.
to get closer. However, the creature quickly disappears into the darkness. While the figure's appearance certainly does resemble that of extraterrestrials often depicted in movies, others think
I don't like
the
this.
creature
That's
might actually be
kinda
some
creepy.
sort of earthly cryptid. Unfortunately, until more information comes to hand, this video, like so many others of this nature, will have to remain a mystery.
I want to believe. I so do. Nice Michael Myers mask. No. I don't think it's Michael Myers. Look at an alien. Or something.
Now, if you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, then don't worry, we've got you covered.
I love the
Check out
slapped
that
ham.
creepy video on the top there. Otherwise, we have an enormous paranormal playlist there that'll keep you entertained.
All right, that was that one.
We promise.
All right, guys, we're back. Hope you guys like that one. That's horrible for me. I hate the woods. Like I was saying, I'm not a fan of it. Ugh, it's creepy to me. But yeah, that's what we got for tonight. I'll have some more in the future here. If you want to leave a sub, maybe a like, get notified when I upload one. I've been trying to upload them as quickly as possible. It's rough, but we'll see what we can do. But again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.